Anna. How are you? Welcome to the live, Anna. Okay, your chocolate is my favorite. I just joined the live. Thank you, Anna. It's just started. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the live. Thank you for joining. First name is we have Jackson in the chat. Hello Jackson, how are you? Thank you so much for joining the live. And here's Aradhya in the chat. Hello Aradhya, how are you? Welcome to the live. Thank you so much. Next name who's in the chat. Hello lovely. Hello. What's your name? Drop your name. And here is Oscar. Join the live. Hello Oscar. How are you? Welcome to the live, Oscar. Next name is we have. Next name we have Matthew in the chat. Hi Matthew. How are you? Hi Anna, here is your name. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day to you. And next name is Cora. And next name is Subhan. Thank you so much for joining in the live. Hello, and next name is Noor in the chat. Hello Noor, how are you? Welcome to the live. Thank you so much for joining in the live. And here is Zanish in the live. Hello Zanish, how are you? Next name I see Juliana in the chat. Hello Juliana, how are you? Welcome to the live. And here is Kaija in the chat. Hello Kaija, how are you? And next name is Janita. Join the live. Hi Janita. Next name is Icy. Yori. Join the live. Hello Yori. How are you? Next name is Icy. Liana. Thank you Liana for joining in the live. Have a great day. And here is Archie. Thank you so much for joining the live. Have a great day. Thank you, Anna. Next name is Moran in the chat. Wow, how are you, Marl? And next name is here is Puri. Join the live. Hello, Puri. How are you? And next name is Bihar. Thank you so much, Bihar. Have a great day. And I see Zaka join the live. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much. Next name. And next name, I see next name is Maria Ashur. I wrote your name. Thank you for joining the live. Have a great day to you. Thank you. Next name is Avion. How are you? Thank you so much for joining in the live. Have a great day. And here is tonight in the chat. Thank you so much for joining in. Have a great day. And I see Ali in the chat. Hello, Ali. How are you? And I see Lance join the live. Hi, Lance. How are you? Next name is Isa in the chat. Hello, Isa. How are you, Isa? And here next name is Hannah in the chat. Hello, Hannah. How are you? And next name I see Alicia joined the live. Hello, Alicia. How are you? And next name I see here is Hila in the chat. Hello, how are you? And here is Aziza in the chat. Hi Aziza, how are you? Thank you so much. Next name is Pushpa in the chat. Hello Pushpa, how are you? Thank you for joining in the line. Next name is Caroline. How are you? Thank you, Caroline, for joining in. Next name is what you said. I did not read your name. And here is Anishka. Thank you, Anishka, for joining in. Have a great day. And I see Liam in the chat. Hello, Liam. How are you? And next name is I see Devi in the chat. Hello, Devi. How are you? Could you write your name in English? ABC Sangyo. I can't understand. Hello, Iman. Thank you for joining in the live. Have a great day. And next, I see Hasim in the chat. Hello, Hasim. How are you? Next name is Omkar in the chat. Hi, Omkar. How are you? Thank you so much. There you go, Kim So-gyun. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Thank you for joining. And next name is Adam. Welcome back to the live. Thank you so much. And I see next name is here is Eon in the chat. Hello Eon. How are you? And hi Ali. How are you? Welcome back to the live. Thank you so much for joining in. Next name is Bobby in the chat. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much for joining in. Next name is okay, I missed someone name. Here is Carlene. Thank you so much, Carlene. Have a great day. And here is so week. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. Have a great day. And here is you all. Join the. How are you all? How are you? And Jejo in the chat. Thank you so much, Jejo. Have a great day. Thank you for joining. Next, I see here. Next name is Mehreen in the chat. Here is Mehreen. Thank you so much, Mehreen, for joining in. Have a nice day. And I see Chichu in the chat. Hello, how are you? And next name is Sina in the chat. Hello, Sina. How are you? Welcome to the live. Next name is Natalia Sophia and Trees. Thank you for joining in. Have a nice day. And here next name is I see next name is Arna. Join the live. Hello Arna. How are you? And here is Moise in the chat. Hello Moise. How are you? Welcome to the live. Next name is I see next name is next we have Tapasya in the chat. Hello Tapasya, how are you? Welcome to the live. Thank you for joining in the live. And here is Kakon in the chat. Hello, how are you? And I see here is Jeril in the chat. Hello Jeril, how are you? Thank you so much Jeril. And here I see Adil join the live. Hello Adil, how are you? Next name is I see Khan in the chat. Hello Khan. And I see Muhammad in the chat. Here is Muhammad. Thank you so much, Muhammad. Have a great day. Thank you. And next, I see who's here in the chat. Let me see. Next name is Serena. How are you, Serena? And next name is Jahir in the chat. Hello, Jahir. How are you? And here is Hawk in the chat. Hello, Hawk. How are you? Next name is Safa in the chat. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the live. Thank you so much. And next name is I see Iker in the chat. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the live. Next name is Princess. How are you? Thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you so much. And next name is Ayan. Hello Ayan, how are you? Thank you Ayan for joining in. And next name is We have Krishna join the line. Hello, Krishna. How are you, Krishna? And Rupam, thank you so much for joining in the live. Have a great day. And I see here is Cozy join the live. Hi, hello, how are you? And here next name is Umber join the live. Hello, Umber. And I see Shahab. Thank you, Shahab, for joining in. Have a nice day. And next name is Zainab in the chat. Hello, Zainab. How are you, Zainab? And next name we have, we have Hina joined the live. Hello, Hina. How are you? Next name is Anna in the chat. Hello, Anna. And I see Ilnaz. Thank you, Ilnaz. Have a great day. And next name I see we have Charlie in the chat. Hello, Charlie. How are you, Charlie? And next name is Ria. Hi, Ria. How are you? Thank you so much, Ria. And next name is Emma in the chat. Hello, Emma. How are you? And we have next name is we have Ruslan in the chat. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much for joining in. Have a great day. Next name is Banu in the chat. Hello, Banu. How are you? Thank you so much. Next name is Lala. Join the live. Hello, Lala. How are you? Next name is Louis in the chat. Okay, is right. And Izan. Hello, Izan. How are you? Thank you so much, Izan, for joining in. Have a great day. And here I see Jasmine in the chat. Hello, Jasmine. Next name we have Chanda in the chat. Chandana. Thank you for joining in the live. Have a great day. And Jashvi in the chat. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much for joining in the live. And next name is I see in the chat. Hello, how are you? Next name is Victoria. Okay, Victoria in the chat. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the live. Thank you so much for joining in. Next name I see here is Haram in the chat. Hello, Haram. How are you? Thank you for joining in the chat. Maftuna in the chat. Hi. Hello. What's going on, everyone? And here is Habiba in the chat. Hello, Habiba. How are you, Habiba? And next I see. Hello, Gori. Next name I see. Next name is we have Vixen in the chat. Hello, Vixen. How are you? Thank you so much. And I see Mariam in the chat. Thank you, Mariam. Next we have Rhythm in the chat. Hi, Rhythm. How are you? And here is next name is Adrian. Hello, Adrian. How are Thank you so much. The next name is Metus. Thank you for joining in the live. Have a great day. And next name is Lorena. How are you, Lorena? Thank you so much. Next name is Coco Bug in the chat. Hello, Coco Bug. How are you? Thank you so much for joining in the live. And next name we have Sita. Hello, Sita. How are you? Thank you. Next name is Roshan in the chat. Hello, Roshan. How are you? And here next name we have Fatma join the live. Hello, Fatma. How are you? Okay, here is Flower. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Flower. And next name we have Bobby in the chat. Hello, Bobby. How are you? And next name is thank you for joining. Next name is Dish. Thank you, Dish. And here is next name is Sonu in the chat. Hello, Sonu. How are you, Sonu? And next name is thank you, Nika. Thank you for subscribing and liking. Thank you so much. Have a great day. And I see next name is Rasil. And next name we have we have Palak in the chat. Hello Palak, how are you? Thank you for joining Palak. And next name is Amina in the chat. Hello Amina, how are you? And here is Umar join the live. Hello Umar, how are you? And we have Emily in the chat. Hello Emily, how are you? Thank you so much. And next name we have Chi in the chat. Hello Chi, how are you Chi? And here is Salma in the chat. Hello Salma, how are you Salma? And next name is we have Ella in the chat. Hello Ella. Hello Sanjana, how are you? And next name is Lily in the chat. Hello Lily, how are you? And I see next name is hello Krish, how are you? Thank you so much Krish. My internet escape disconnected. Hello Alice. Thank you Alice. Have a nice day. And I see Carl in the chat. Hello Carl. How are you Abbas in the chat. Hello Abbas. Next name is Yerin. Join the live. Hello Yerin. How are you? And here is Coco Soul. Thank you so much. Have a great day. And I see Neela join the live. Hello Neela. How are you? And here I see Fably join the live. Hello Fably. How are you Fably? And here is Annie join the live. Hello Annie. And next name is we have. Next name we have Karen in the chat. Hello Karen. How are you Karen? And I see Veronica. Thank you so much for joining in. Have a great day. And I see thank you. Thank you so much for joining in the live. Next name we have Bella join the live. Hello Bella. And next name is Lisa. How are you Lisa? Thank you so much Lisa. Next name is Tiffany in the chat. Hello, how are you? And I see Diana in the chat. Hello Diana, how are you? Next name we have Tuba join the live. Hello Tuba. And next name is Yuna. Hi Yuna, have a lovely day. Tap on the screen live. Everyone tap on the screen. And here is next name is I see is Zoza. Okay, I miss it. Here is Izoza. How are you, Izoza? Kokoba, I wrote your name. Thank you for joining in. Have a nice day to you. And here next name is Laura in the chat. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much. Next name is Bernard. Hello, Bernard. How are you? And here is Alison. Thank you so much. Tap on the screen, everyone. Like the live. Tap on the screen. Thank you so much. Hit the 60 likes, everyone. Hit the 60 likes. And next name I see Ishan in the chat. Hello Ishan, how are you? And next name is Rizik. Thank you so much. Have a great day. And next I see Rivan in the chat. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much for joining in. And here next name I see Siti in the chat. Hello Siti, how are you? Next name I see Silly join the live. Hello, how are you? Next name I see Ishan. Thank you Ishan. Have a great day. And Elliot in the chat. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much. And next name I see here is Nilan Shini. Thank you so much. Have a great day. And next name is Nora in the chat. Hello Nora. And here is Stephen. Hello Stephen. How are you? Thank you so much Stephen. And next name I see Angel. Hello Angel. How are you Angel? And I see next name is Wasi join the live. Hello Wasi. Slivers. Thank you so much, Slivers. Okay, welcome back to the live. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm sorry, here is again. I miss. Okay, thank you so much for telling me. Thank you so much. Here you go. Have a nice day. And his name is Shristi in the chat. Hello, Shristi. How are you? Shristi, and welcome back, Angel. And here is for Crony. Hello, Crony. How are you? Thank you so much. And happy birthday to you, Chaloy. Happy birthday to you. Okay. Next name is I see here is. Next name is After. Thank you and welcome back to the live. Thank you so much. And next name is I see Bella. Join Bella. Hello Bella. How are you, Bella? And I see Ayush in the chat. Hello Ayush. Thank you so much. And next name is thank you Nanjila for subscribing and liking. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Thank you. And next name I see here is what's your name? Thank you so much. And next name I see Tommy in the chat. Hello Tommy. How are you, Tommy? And here is Waddle. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Next name is Miku. Hello Miku. How are you, Miku? And here I see Marlene in the chat. Hello Marlene. How are you, Marlene? Next name is Muhammad in the chat. How are you? Thank you for joining in the live. And next name is Sanya. Join the live. Hello Sanya. How are you, Sanya? And here is Ziraldo. Thank you so much. And next name is Ifat in the chat. Hello Ifat. How are you, Ifat? Next name is we have Sanya. Hi Sanya. Thank you so much, Sanya. Next name is we have Madhav in the chat. Hello Madhav. How are you? Next name we have William. Join the live. Hello William. How are you? The next name is we have Dave. Thank you, Dave. Have a great day. And next name is Arsini. Thank you, Arsini. Have a nice day. Next name I see Allah. Join the live. Hello Allah. How are you? Next name is Abir in the chat. Hello Abir. And next name is Sarah. Hello Sarah. How are you? And here is Uku. Thank you for joining in. And next name is I see Alana in the chat. Hello Alana. How are you? And I see Namshu. Thank you you for joining. Have a great day. Leslie in the chat. Hello, how are you? And I see Mirza in the chat. Hello, Mirza, how are you? And next name is Sunny Harika. Thank you so much for joining in. Have a nice day. And next name is we have Sritam in the chat. Hello, how are you? Next name is Jovelia. Hi, Jovelia. Next name is Lixa. Thank you for joining the live. Have a lovely day to you. And I see John in the chat. Hello, John. How are you, John? And your next name is You Speak. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. And here next name I see Lily in the chat. Hello, how are you? And next name is here is next name is Arvin. Thank you, Arvin. Have a great day. And Manali. Next name is here is Gabrielle. Hello, Gabrielle. How are you? Thank you so much for joining in. Have a nice day. And I see here is Ayat join the live. Hello, Ayat. How are you, Ayat? Edwin joined the live. Hi, Edwin. And next name is we have Heather in the chat. Hello, Heather. How are you? And I see next name is Vina joined the live. Hello, Vina. And next name is Sivor. Welcome back to the live. Thank you so much. And I see Manon in the chat. Hello, Manon. And next name is Angelina. How are you, Angelina? Next name is Eddie in the chat. Hello, how are you? And next name is Gloria. And next name is I missed the name. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. And here is Seol in the chat. Hello, welcome to the live. Next name is Celine. Welcome to the live. Thank you so much. And next name is Albert. Here is Albert in the chat. Hello, Albert. And next name is Rihan. Happy birthday to you, Rihan. Wish you a very happy birthday to you. And next name is Hyunjin. Thank you, Hyunjin. Have a great day. And here is Iman in the chat. Hello, Iman. How are you? Welcome to the live. Next name is Hina. How are you, Hina? And next name is Hector. Hello, Hector. Thank you for joining in the live. Have a great day. And next I see next name is Salman in the chat. Hello, Salman. How are you? Thank you so much. And I see Kelly join the live. Hello, Kelly. How are you? Thank you so much. And next name is Binny in the chat. Hello. How are you? And next name is we have Pradeep. Thank you, Pradeep. Have a nice day. Hit the 90 likes, everyone. Hit the 90 likes. Thank you so much. Simo. Thank you, Simo. How are you? Thank you for joining in. And next, I see who's here in the chat. Here is. Next name is Viva in the chat. Vivi, hello Vivi, how are you? Thank you so much. Next name is Ansh. Thank you, Ansh. Next name is Anna Clara. How are you? Thank you so much for joining in. Next name is Raya. How are you, Raya? Next name is Anu. Thank you, Anu. Next name is Hijab. Hello, Hijab. How are you? Thank you so much, Hijab. Next name is Piney in the church. Thank you for joining in the live. Have a great day. And there is Lydia in the chat. Hello, Lydia. How are you? Next name is Rutalin. Thank you for joining in. Have a great day. And here is Adiva. Thank you so much, Adiva. Next name I see here is Maya. Join the live. Hello, Maya. How are you, Maya? And here is next name is Bali. Join the live. Hello, how are you, Bali? And here is Clara in the chat. Thank you for joining in the. And next name is My Sweet. Thank you for joining in the live. Have a great day. Here is Renat. Thank you, Renat. And next name is we have Giovanna. How are you, Giovanna? Thank you, Giovanna. And here is I see Rahma in the chat. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much. Next name is Jay in the chat. Hello, Jay. How are you? Next name is Kiki in the chat. Okay, next name is Kiki. How are you? Thank you, Kiki, for joining in the live. And here is Ayush. Thank you, Ayush. Have a great day. And next name is Hasti in the chat. Hello, how are you? Next name is I see Adam in the chat. Hit the 100 likes, everyone. 100 likes. Thank you so much. And next name is Sherry in the chat. Hello, how are you? Urdu Satoru. I don't know how to pronounce. Thank you so much. Have a great day. And here is Abigail. How are you, Abigail? Thank you so much. And thank you, Jivon. Jivona, once again, welcome back. And thank you so much. Next name is Ruda in the chat. Hello, Ruda. How are you? Next name is Choka in the chat. Hello, Choka. How are you? Next name is Arvind. Hello, Arvind. Next name is Natasha. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the live. Next name is Paulina. How are you? Welcome back to the live, Paulina. And next name is Nidhi in the chat. Hello, how are you? next name is Maki in the chat. Hello Maki, how are you? And her next name is Hana. Join the live. Hello Hana. Next name is Vika. Yusuf. Join the live. Hello Yusuf. And next name is Abdullah. Join the live. Here is Abdullah in the chat. Next name is, oh, I'm sorry, Ilja. Get well soon. I hope get well soon, Ilja. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you, Ilja. Have a nice, great day. Thank you so much. Get well soon. Thank you. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry. And next name is, I see, here is Jinvi. And next name I see. Next name is Marwa. Hello Marwa, how are you? Thank you so much. Epic in the chat. Hello Epic, how are you? Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a nice day. Next name is Toya in the chat. Marco. Hello Marco, how are you Marco? And I see Paula in the chat. Hello Paula, how are you? Thank you for joining. Next name is Maha. Hello Maha. Next name is, here is Rain in the chat. Hello Rain, how are you? And here is Supurti. Thank you for joining in. Have a great day. And here if you wait. Thank you for joining in the live. Have a great day. And here is Manav. Join the live. Hello Manav. And here is next name is Hajar. Hello Hajar, how are you? Welcome to the line. Next name is Zubday in the chat. Hello, how are you? And next name is Jonil. Thank you, Jonil. And next name is Mickey in the chat. Hello, Mickey. How are you, Mickey? And hello, next name is Pauline. Thank you, Pauline. Have a nice day. And her next name is Sad in the chat. Hello, Sad. How are you? And next name is Sophia. Hello, Sophia. How are you? Thank you so much. Next name is Alina. How are you, Alina? Next name is Josh in the chat. Hello, Josh. And next name is Hadia. How are you, Hadia? And next name is Mira in the chat. Hello, Mira. How are you, Mira? And I see Mahima in the chat. Hello, Mahima. How are you, Mahima? And here's the Sifa in the chat. How are you? Next name is Mari joined the live. Hello, Mari. And next name is Hello, son. How are you? Thank you, son, for joining in. Next name is I see Hassan joined the live. Hello, Hassan. How are you, Hassan? And next I see Isha joined the live. Hello, Isha. And here is next name. Okay, the next name who's here in the chat. Let me see. Next name is we have Lynn in the chat. Hello Lynn, how are you Lynn? Thank you so much. And next name is Vincius. Thank you so much. Have a great day. And here is Paulina. How are you, Paulina? Next name is Sonia in the chat. Hello, Sonia. How are you, Sonia? Next name is Vivian. Thank you so much. Have a great day. And here next name is Mira in the chat. Hello, Mira. How are you? Next name is Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Thank you so much, Sarah. And next name is Hira in the chat. Hello, Hira. And next name is Husky in the chat. Hello, Husky. How are you, Husky? And here is Lindsay in the chat. Hello, Lindsay. Next name is I see Aspella in the chat. Hello, Aspella. How are you? And next name is Muniba. Hi, Muniba. Thank you, Muniba. Next name is Lorena. Thank you, Lorena, for joining in. Next name is Virtuola. Thank you so much. Next name is Sana. Hello, Sana. How are you? Thank you, Sana, for joining in the live. Have a great day. Okay, everyone, I'm taking last 5 names, then I will end the live. I'm taking last 5 names, then I will end the live. Okay, here is Ashmita. Thank you, Ashmita. Next name is Dhavya in the chat. Hello, Dhavya. How are you? Next name is Sura in the chat. Hello, Sura. Next name I see Diana in the chat. Hello, Diana. How are you? Okay, everyone, I'm taking those 5 names, then I will end the live. Thank you guys for joining in the live. Thank you so much. Okay, the next live will be at 11 p.m. GMT. Don't forget to join the live, everyone. Okay, no, okay, 11 p.m. Don't forget to join the live. Thank you. Thank you, Mustafa, for liking and subscribing. And next name is Rasul Zadi. And next name is next name is we have Victoria in the chat. Hello, Victoria. How Hello, next name is Taiwan in the chat. Hello, Taiwan. How are you? Welcome to the live. Next name is Myre in the chat. Hello, how are you, Myre? And next name is Adil join the live. Hello, Adil. How are you, Adil? And here, next name is Alif join the live. Hello, Alif. Thank you so much. Next name is Beatrice in the chat. Hello, Beatrice. How are you? Thank you for joining. And next name is Sakib in the chat. Hello, Sakib. How are you? Next name is Sakina in the chat. Hello, Sakina. How are you, Sakina? And next name is, here is Cizio. Okay, thank you so much for joining in. Have a nice day. Tap on the screen, everyone. Hit the 150 likes, everyone. Hit the 150 likes. Thank you so much. Okay, next name we have Hamdan in the chat. Hello, Hamdan. How are you, Hamdan? And I see Jenny in the chat. Thank you, Jenny. Have a great day. And next name is Humsong in the chat. Hello, Humsong. How are you? Welcome to the live. Thank you so much. Next name is we have Maria join the live. Hello, Maria. And I see G plus A in the chat. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Our next name is we have. Okay, we have. Okay, where it go? Where it go? Dia Abdullah in the chat. Thank you so much. And next we have. Next name is. I see Lily in the chat. Hello, Lily. How are you? And I see Alice in the chat. Thank you for joining the live. Next name is we have Shirye in the chat. Thank you for joining the live. Next name is Joey in the chat. Hello, Joey. How are you, Joey? And I see his name is Ashfaq in the set. Hello, Ashfaq. And I see next name is Jess in the chat. Hello, Jess. How are you? And next name we have Subhasri in the chat. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the live. And I see Raita in the chat. Have a lovely day to you. And next name is Malik in the chat. Hello, Malik. And next name is Laura. Thank you, Laura, for joining in. Laura and next name is Leah in the chat. How are you? Thank you so much. Next name is Fiona. Thank you so much. And next name is Abbas in the chat. Hello, Abbas. How are you? Welcome to the live, Abbas. And next name is Bamlik. Thank you, Bamlik. Have a great day. Next name is I see Hats. See in the chat. And next name is we have cloud. Okay, the cloud blue. Next name is Lady. Join the line. Hello Lady, how are you Lady? And I see next name is Pretty. Thank you for joining the line. Have a great day. Next name is we have Dua in the chat. Hello Dua, how are you Dua? Thank you so much. Have a great day. And next I see Annie join the live. Hello Annie, how are you Annie? And here is Stray Kids in the chat. Hello Stray Kids, how are you Stray Kids? And next name is Poppy in the chat. Hello Poppy, how are you? Welcome to the live. And next name is Alex join the live. Hello Alex. And here is Ua in the chat. Hello, how are you? Next name is Hiba join the live. Hello Hiba, how are you? And next name is Betsy in the chat. Hi Betsy, how are you? Lolik in the chat. Thank you Lolik. Next name is Diona. How are you Diona? Thank you so much. Next name is we have Maria in the chat. Hi Maria. How are you Maria? And here next name is Jumana. Hello Jumana. How are you? Welcome to the live Jumana. Hit the 160 likes everyone. Hit the 160 likes. Thank you so much. Double tap on the screen. Tap on the screen. Next name I see. Okay, here's Vampire in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. Next name is Nana in the chat. Hello Nana. How are you Nana? And here is Adnan Aris in the chat. Hello Adnan Aris. Next name we have 50 times. Sorry Asif, I did not see your name. Thank you for joining. And here is Parima. Thank you for joining in the live. Have a great day. And I see Shaheen in the chat. Hello Shaheen. How are you Shaheen? And I see here is Seong Min in the chat. Hi Seong Min, how are you? And next name is Ruby. Join the live. Hello Ruby, how are you? And I see Manja. Next name is Manja in the chat. Hello Manja, how are you? And here's Paula. Thank you, Paula. Have a great day. And next, I see here is Pranav. Thank you, Pranav. Have a great day. And I see Naomi in the chat. Okay, Neoma. Thank you, Neoma. Have a nice day, Neoma. And next, I see we have Myra join the live. Hello, Myra. And next name is Lara Raj. Thank you, Lara Raj. Have a great day. Milo in the chat. Hello Milo. How are you? And I see Naomi in the chat. Thank you so much. Next name is next name we have Medina in the chat. And next name is Kaina. Hello Kaina. How are you, Kaina? Thank you for joining in the live. And I see Leona joined the live. Hello Leona. And next name is I see Kubra. Hello Kubra. How are you, Kubra? Thank you for joining, Kubra. And okay, Kaina, here you go. Thank you so much. And here next name is we have Manand and Neer. I think it's a Manand and Neer in the chat. And next name is Charlie in the chat. Hello Charlie. How are you, Charlie? Next name is Anna. Hello Anna. Next name is Nina. And next Tasvi in the chat. Hello Tasvi. How are you? Thank you for joining in the live. And I see Tarachu. And next name is we have Sally joined the live. Hello, how are you? Kellen. How Kellen? How are you, Kellen? Thank you so much for joining the line. And I see next name is Sandy in the chat. Hello, Sandy. How are you? Next name is Bang Chen in the live. Thank you so much for joining in. Have a great day. And next name is Sanvi in the chat. Hello Sanvi. How are you? And here's Makina. How are you? Thank you so much for joining in. And next name is Tina in the chat. Hello Tina. How Okay, next name is Cami. Next name is we have Maria in the chat. Hello Maria, how are you? Thank you Natasha for joining in. And next name is we have Nijla. Thank you, Nijla. How are you? Thank you for joining in the live. Next name is Natasha. Hello, Natasha. How are you? Next name is Fakira in the chat. Hello, how are you? And next name is Sakura. Thank you so much, Sakura. And next name, I see Saluk in the chat. Hello, Saluk. How are you? Thank you for joining in the live. And next name is Hussein. And next name is Akbar Ali in the chat. How Akbar Ali? How are you? Thank you so much. And here we have Ishal in the chat. Hello Ishal. And next name is Jungkook in the chat. Hello Jungkook. How are you? Thank you so much for joining in the live. Lorena, how are you? Thank you for joining in. Okay, everyone, I'm checking last 5 names, then I will end the live. I'm checking last 5 names, then I will end the live. Okay, here I'm starting now. Okay, someone is texting me the NidArt. Thank you for joining in the live. Have a lovely day to you. Thank you so much. Here I'm starting now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and the last name, Jerry. Thank you, Jerry, for joining in. Thank you so much. Okay, I wrote your name. Rita, thank you so much for joining in the live. Have a lovely day to you. Okay, everyone, thanks for watching. See you at 11 p.m. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye, everyone. Bye.